Hello everyone, and welcome to a new video. Today is going to be a bit different because today I got an important topic I want to talk about with you. It's not directly related to Smash Ultimate, but I've been wanting to make this video for a long time, and now it's here. There's a fair warning that this video might get a bit deep, philosophical, and real. Hopefully, post-production me has given you something to look at while I'm talking, but if not, feel free to tab out while listening. I actually don't know if this video will have any structure or make sense, but I hope people can take away something from it at least. I watch a lot of channels that have videos on how to improve at Smash Ultimate and fighting games as a whole, but there's one thing they never seem to touch on. I suppose it's because it can go under the mindset umbrella, but confidence. Why is nobody talking about confidence? I understand it's a very broad topic, but I believe it's an important part of improving yourself. And no, not the arrogant, cocky version of confidence. I'm talking about being secure, comfortable, and confident in yourself and who you are as a person. Because believe me, when you get to that point, anything is possible. Doesn't it make sense? You're at your best when you feel confident, right? Having confidence is something that will affect all areas of your life. But it bleeds into video games so beautifully, and that's why I think it's important to talk about. First things first, self-deprecation needs to go out the window. Seriously. It doesn't benefit you or anyone else. I understand wanting validation from others, but that's not the way to go. I'm not saying outer validation is bad. If that's what you need, then by all means. I recognize that it's needed. Having people say good things about you feels good. However, if you can manage to pull off inner validation, then you're golden. And by that I mean, do you really need someone else to tell you that you look terrific in those pants? Can't you just look at yourself in the mirror and decide yourself that you look and feel great today? Maybe not the best example, but my point is that when you have confidence, you don't need other people's validation. You just know. Again, not in an arrogant sort of way, but as I said, feeling secure and comfortable with yourself. Validation from others are good for pointers to who you are, but only inner validation can tell the truth. As in, people can only describe you from what they've seen you say or do, but only you know who you really are. You basically got to weed out the statements that are untrue. Take me for example. For 2/3 of my life, people called me shy because of my behavior. Was it true? No. Turns out I was just introverted all this time. But because I believed everyone around me, I generally thought I was shy. Only through reflecting and self-thinking can you reach these conclusions about yourself and find the inner validation that you need. So yes, if you can, seek validation within yourself. You know damn well you're fabulous and you don't need others to tell you that. Seeking validation from others sort of overlaps with worrying about what other people think of you. Which is also a huge waste of time and energy, by the way. When you're secure with yourself, you no longer worry about these sort of things. And that's because you're 100% confident in who you are and no one can tell you otherwise. As I said earlier, other people know you through your actions and nothing else. And that's why they can be inaccurate when it comes to figuring out yourself. Worrying about what other people think of you stems from insecurity, and it is a massive barrier that stops you from doing what you really want. Sometimes, people simply just don't agree with what you're doing and how you're acting, despite how harmless it is. People really have a hard time having their views challenged in any sort of way, you see. I've been there, and I know how much energy it saps out of you constantly overthinking pretty much everything and putting everyone's feelings and needs before your own. It's difficult, but you need to stop caring about other people's opinions of you. Does it really matter if random people you don't know don't like you? No. No, it doesn't. I think what I'm trying to say is that you should take people's opinions with a pinch of salt. Let's say you want to be in a top tier. Will people bash you and throw hands? Yes, but it's not your problem. And I think that's honestly what it boils down to. What other people think of you isn't your problem. What you should take away from this is that confidence comes from the inside and not the outside. And when you start looking for validation within yourself and stop worrying what people think of you, you will be able to find it. At least these two have been the most helpful in my journey of self-improvement. And I hope they will help you too. If you listened all the way until this point, thank you. As I said, I've been wanting to make this video for a long time, and I'm glad to finally have it out there. It is a lot different from the content that I usually do, but I didn't want to let that stop me. Thank you for listening, and I hope you'll tune in next time as well.